when did you reach at a point of seeing that trading is harder than expected?
I'm going to be as honest as possible.
Please.
I've reached even points where I thought, the thought of taking my life, I've never thought that.
What had happened?
Lost everything. To a point where the bank balance is zero. Not once,
money.
more than 5 times. My own money, like blowing everything total to zero. But you meet me and then you may think I'm fine, but I've lost everything in the market.
Okay, so at what stage or level that you reached and you felt like now I can come up with a strategy, and that strategy ended up helping you out?
So about the strategy, I think in 2022, that's when I started focusing on only trading gold. And trading gold, it requires a very, very simple strategy, and it has to be low risk entry points, and you're targeting high probability setups. Because if any mistake like this, you lose your head.
You lose a lot.
Yeah. So it was in 2022, 2023. That's when I understood what I need to be profitable. Literally, I was like, it was like an awakening. I was like, why have I been wasting all this time? I've wasted all my 2020, 2022, 2021 trying to learn things, and yet I just need just this. So it was in 2022 and mostly 2023 when I was like, no, I deleted all the other pairs. I left only gold and Bitcoin.
So it means it's very important to not look at this pair, look at the other, look at the other one.
Oh, no.
Get one, stick to that, and master that.
Yes.
Okay. So when did you realize that now trading is harder than you expected? Going through baby peeps, you've watched a lot of video, you have videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
You've now reached a point of coming up with a strategy. You've chosen a certain pair to trade. So you've now started seeing a few of good results coming up.
Yeah.
So when did you reach at a point of seeing that trading is harder than expected?
The day I was given an awakening, I was in my mom's house.
You were home.
I was home. So actually, I didn't tell you, my first money,
Okay.
I was giving it to my friend to trade $60, and I kept on like making $60.
60, okay.
Yeah. So I had gotten comfortable, making small money, we share. Now this time around, my sister gave me $1,000 to trade. So I was seated in the couch, and then I'd never used the one lot because I had spent more time on demo than real account. So the day I got an awakening, the day I placed the one lot, it was even on Euro US, not in gold. I lost half of the amount, $500 in no time. I left the couch, went to the dining, and I was like, what has just happened? And my sister had given me this money to give her 200,000 UGX per month. Per week. I was like, $1,000, no problem. That is pocket change to give it 200, which is maybe $60 per week. So I lost $500. Like, okay. Okay, now what is this?
It's a
wake-up call. Yeah. But by the time when I was now trading one pair, trading was already hard, but now I'd embraced, I know this is a tough journey. But the awakening, it came when I was still in my mom's house. When I lost that $500, it really pained me.
So how did you reconcile yourself and come back to markets?
I can't lie to you. Even the other 500 I had, I lost it. Yeah. I lost it, and I went at zero. The only good thing, I was still staying under.
Oh yeah.
My mom.
You didn't have a lot of pressure.
I didn't have any pressure on me.
So how did you come back and then choose to restart again?
Yeah. So now coming back home, I was lucky. I was only trading Bitcoin. So I flipped an account, from the profit split I had done with my friend. So I think saved up almost, $500. Yeah, $500 then, plus some $200 I was owing my friend. So I started using this money to make small amounts per day, which is a wrong mindset. But since you're a beginner trader, you're looking for so many ways. Okay, if I make $50 a day, I'm done. You know that saying.
I know.
So I started doing that for quite some time, and I had grown my account, I think, to $1,200 that way. But what kept me going? I can't lie to you. I'm going to be as honest as possible.
Please.
And the students had kept on coming to me to pay me money to teach them. That money kept me going. I was like, okay, I put this money in the markets. It's on my money. I've taught them whatever trading they need to know, and then they pay me. So I put this money in the markets. So I get $100, put it in the markets. Get $100, I put it in the markets.
It goes.
Yeah.
You keep on losing out to the brokers.
I just kept on losing money and losing money.
Now, how did you get the confidence to keep teaching others, and yet your system does not work?
I needed money. I needed money. No.
Like now I can imagine you are teaching someone something, and what you're teaching them, it doesn't work for you. What was in your mind, even though you needed money?
You see, the thing with trading is we can sit here and talk about trading, but if you want to see someone that they really trade, is until we jump into the markets. That's when you see a trader. So it was very easy for me, Yeah, and then whatever I was teaching them, it's what markets do. But the only thing I wasn't teaching them like they were strategy, I was just gambling. Also, I was just telling them, work and retest, do this. So and then I remember you have to be very confident. So I was very confident with what I was telling them. And some, it worked for them. But the day I got an awakening, I taught a student, and I think at the time, they did a prop farm challenge and they passed both phases. And me, I was blowing my own. Also, that woke me up. It really woke me up. If a student
that I have taught,
I've just taught, he has passed his accounts, he's almost even getting a payout with my forex funds prop farm, and then me,
I'm failing.
What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
Is there a point where you thought that you have spiritual forces behind you?
Man, let me tell you, I've questioned. Actually, trading has made me question so many things. To an extent, even you think about a side job, you'll be like, I think I need to go back and work. I think this thing doesn't work. Trading, it has gotten me to that point. And I got to know that everyone has gone through this journey. Everyone has gone through that. So whatever loss came, it was just very hard to go over it.
Okay.
It pains you.
Now, let's look at this person whom you taught again. You are now at a point where you have made it and you have achieved a lot in from the markets.
Yeah.
Have you ever called them and then you do a recap of what you taught them when you were not making it?
Not really. I haven't met them. I think they left the country. It's only one person that has really made it that I taught. He's in Canada right now. And we did like online stuff. By that time when I taught him, I already knew what the market's all about. And I knew what I was doing. And I was way ahead of the confusion. Yeah, for him,
you were ahead of the confusion.
Yeah, I call it a confusion. We're all confused, but there's being ahead of the confusion.
Okay.
So for I think in people that I've taught he has like really done a lot. I've seen him make $7,000 in a day. I've seen him take out payouts of $5,000. So like he has made me so proud. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Did you ever reach a point where you wanted to quit?
Oh my God.
You feel like, no, I've tried as much as I can. Let me just leave it.
Let me tell you, I've reached even points where I thought, the thought of taking my life, I've ever thought that.
What had happened?
Lost everything. To a point where the bank balance is zero. Not once,
money.
More than 5 times. My own money, like blowing everything total to zero. But you meet me and then you may think I'm fine, but I've lost everything in the markets. I've reached that point where I've lost everything. It's not even about quitting. I thought, okay,
killing yourself.
Yes, taking my life. But I'll never do that. But it just crosses
your mind.
Yeah, we'll be like,
if you can think about it, you can still do it.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you can think about it, it means there's a possibility of doing it.
I would never. Actually, I would never. It just crossed my mind, but I would never.
Please, our viewers, never reach a point of committing suicide just because you are losing in the markets. Trust me, people have lost money and they have gathered themselves back and they have literally made it. If they made it after losing a lot of money, it means you can also make it. Instead of committing suicide, instead of killing yourself, put it on hold and then go back, sit back and think again. And maybe get someone to teach you, learn how it is done and do it instead of killing yourself. Bazi.
Yes.
Now, what stopped you?
There's just one thing I live with in life. Whatever a man loses, as long as it's not his life, can always get back.
Yeah.
So losing money to the point where you're now at zero, like, you look at your mobile money balance, you just have maybe 200,000 and the bank, everything has gone. More than 40, 50 million, everything has gone. I knew I would make it back. Because it wasn't the first time. Like, the first time it really pained me, but these other times I was like, I can always make it back. As long as I have life. And also being a Christian, I do pray. And I can't lie to you, if you're doing this trading thing and you're not like, your faith is weak, we can easily take your life. For some people, you can't explain to them, I've lost $10,000. I've lost 50,000. There's a time I lost $20,000 and I was $20,000 and I was going to the gym. So at my gym, the parking is quite awkward. So I was trying to reverse back behind and I scratched someone's car because my mind was off.
You were driving?
Yes, I was driving, going to gym. So when I was trying to park my car, I scratched someone's car in the parking. My mind was off.
That is after losing the 20,000.
20,000, yes.
Was it in one trade?
It was one trade.
One trade?
One trade.
What was the lot says?
I even have a screenshot. It was full margin. I've lost $50,000 in a day. I have all the screenshots.
Full margin?
Full margin.
So the total equity was 20,000?
20,000, yeah.
You lost it all in just one trade?
One trade.
Man. Which pair were you trading?
Gold.
Yeah.
Gold and Bitcoin. Those two pairs are really...
Gold has no mercy.
No, it has a mercy.
It has no mercy, I know. That one can do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know. So it's a profession we chose.
But I think every time we lose money, to me, that's how I take it. This money, I look at it as tuition paid.
True.
Yeah. Or the cost paid to a business for you to earn profits. True. Because even these guys who are operating big businesses here in Kampala, Nairobi, anywhere, there is a certain cost they pay.
Yeah.
So if I lose or if you lose in markets, I think this should be taken as a cost. There's no way you can just make profits without a certain cost.
True.
What is very hard to me, it is you lose today, you lose tomorrow, you keep on losing. Instead of winning and losing, you win, you lose, and you keep on losing.